Yes, we are discussing adverbs of frequency, right? So adverbs of frequency tells us how oftenly or how frequently something happens. So I have already told you these words comes under adverbs of frequency, right? Always, usually, normally, often, sometimes, occasionally, seldom, rarely, and never, right? These words are adverbs of indefinite frequency because we cannot fix a time when. Always, which is indefinite. Usually, which is indefinite, right? That's why indefinite frequency, right? Let's take an example. Always. I always wake up at 6 o'clock, right? I usually go to music concerts. Then I normally study in the library. Often. I am often on time. Sometimes. She sometimes reads horror books. Occasionally. I occasionally eat sweet food. Seldom. This word, which is very familiar to you because you have read this word when you were reading the story A Wrong Man in Workers' Paradise, wherein the sentence was like some boys seldomly read their books, right? Rarely. She rarely skips the class. Never. I never listen to rock music. Okay, take some example. See, all these words are indicating indefiniteness, right? And there is a difference between each word. Always, which is always 100%. Never, 0%, because never happens. Rarely, which is, it's not like never at times. So there is difference between always, usually, normally, often, sometimes, which is 50-50 kind of situation. Occasionally, once, very occasional, seldom, rarely, never. See the difference. These words comes under adverbs of frequency. Okay. So when we use this kind of words, when we were discussing tenses and during discussing simple present tense, when we use a simple present tense, when we are talking about some habit, some daily routine, some repeated actions, which is truth, or some you know expressing our opinion, or during explaining some general truth or fact, we use simple present tense. So usually these adverbs of frequency are used in simple present tense because in simple present tense we talk about repeated actions, right? I always wake up, repeated action. Then some habit, I usually go to the library for study, repeated action or habit. In these cases we use adverbs of frequency. Okay, because we have come across one such word, I thought let us briefly look at the concept of adverbs of frequency. You are already familiar with adverbs of manners, right? He ran quickly, he ran slowly, manner. Similarly, this concept talks about how often or how frequently something happens. Okay? Okay. So what is the structure of using any adverbs of frequency? So we use this adverbs in the structure subject plus adverb plus main verb. Right? This is the basic structure of using adverbs of frequency or these words. I always wake up. I is the subject. Right? Always wake up. This is the main word. This is the basic structure. So if we are using any auxiliary verb, then the structure will be subject plus auxiliary verb plus adverb, then main verb. She is always on time to the class. She is the subject, is helping verb always or usually on time. Usually is the adverb, then main verb. Right? So this is the basic structure of using any adverbs of frequency.